See if I could do this while I'm driving. Uh, yeah, tomorrow's never promised, as we all know. I think when you're caught up in this world, you're not really thinking of much. You're just focused on yourself or just trying to get by, as a lot of people do, because, finances, personal issues, depression, anxiety, whatever the hell this world gives us now, more than ever. You're going through all that. You're not really thinking about life. For me, it's when someone around me dies, I really ponder and think about it for like the whole day. How you could just go at any instance, and it's like, what are you doing with your life, essentially? Like, I watched this video this morning. I forgot the guy. I've never seen him before. But he was saying, like, would you take $10 million, but you can't wake up tomorrow? And I would say a majority of the people will say no, even if their life is rough. But I think you got those few stragglers that'll say yes, and just to set up their family, like if they have kids or something, they're like, yeah, I'll die for my kids. Among other things, they're probably depressed, or I guess somewhat, the S word, and ends in L. So, yeah, I don't know where this video is going. It's something I'm thinking about. How maybe you just need a change of, a mindset shift. Try to look at the world in a glass half full type of way, not glass half empty. Try to look at the positives and the negatives, which I know is a lot easier said than done, because I have my moments where I'm like, I get upset, whatever. And yeah, we're all human, so we have our days. Things happen. Can't always get it right, but we have to try, wake up, maybe make it a little post-it note on your, whatever the first thing you see. Maybe post it on your phone, because a lot of people grab their phone first thing. Like, what can I be positive about today? Just waking up and you got breath in your lungs. You're not sick. You don't have a cold. You don't have cancer. You don't have this. So much that can go wrong, and it doesn't. And little things upsetting you. There's a quote, or something where it's like there's 86,000 seconds in a day. If someone pisses you off for 10 seconds, why let the other 85,990 seconds go to waste? Dwelling on it, being angry about it all day. So the point with that story is, if you had $86,000 in the bank and you found out someone took $10, would you really be that upset? No. What's $10 when you have 86 grand? Nothing. I mean, for a second you're like, dang, that's my $10. But then, in the grand scheme of things, I got $85,000 left, $990. Same thing with time. Don't let those 10 seconds ruin your other 85,000 seconds. It's a lot. I mean, like I said, easier said than done. I struggle with stuff. We all struggle with things. But I always try to look at the positive. It's hard to do at first, but once you do it, it changes everything. You feel better in the end. But once you sit there and dwell on the negative, you just give into the negative and you let it ruin your day. You blow up this, that, and the third, and then you're angry for the next 3 or 4 hours. Then you look back, you're like, wow, that was stupid. It happens. That's why I'm making this video, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of people on YouTube lately just talk about real life problems, and it's face to face. Like, I'm not AI, I'm a real person talking. I mean, I don't know who's watching this, I don't know you personally, but maybe we can connect on this topic. Maybe I can reach somebody that never looked at it like this. I hope that'd be great. This video can change one person's perspective in a positive way. Awesome. It's all worth it to me. And I don't know, the problem with me is I'll make these videos and I'll watch them back and I'm like, I don't like the way I look, the way I talk. But I think we're all like that. I think we all look at ourselves a lot worse than what we really look like. You might think you're like a 3 or 4, but to everyone else, you actually might be a 5. I don't know. I feel like I could be like that. So yeah, the point is, I'm going off on a tangent with everything. Would you take $10 million, what you're doing, wake up tomorrow? I wouldn't. I mean, my life isn't great. It's also not terrible. But I think if it was terrible, I don't think I would take it, because life is just precious when you think about it. But we get so caught up in the things of the world that it's easy to forget how great life is. Like me right now, for example, it's hot where I live. It's gonna be a heat wave for the next like 3 or 4 days. I could sit here and cry and complain about how hot it is, cry all day about it. Or I could sit here and say, you know what? It's hot as all hell, but I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm not sick, I don't feel sick, I feel good, I'm hungry, but I can always go and eat a nice meal. Like that's like one of my greatest pleasures in life, is good food. And it's something simple. Good food with good company. It really is the simple things in life. It's crazy. In my 20s, I was focused on all the wrong things. Now in your 30s, things change. It's the simple things. It's the little things that are really the big things in essence. The little things. The fact that I can get in my car and I can go drive and hang out somewhere and enjoy the day. So yes, it's going to be 95 degrees, I think, today here. But in the winter, when we had all those snowstorms, I was like, I can't wait for the summer. I don't care how hot it gets. I'm not going to complain. And there have been some times I've complained the last few days, but I remembered, I said, you know what? All is good. It's freaking great. I'm not a snow person. I think a lot of us, when we get older, we're not snow people, because we got to do all the snow duties like shoveling and cleaning your car off. And then some people plow as a job, and you're on the clock, around the clock all night. So yeah, it's great. This is great. Bring on all the heat. Yeah, I went off on a tangent here, but I hope this reaches somebody. I don't know what you're going through. We're all going through something. That's why sometimes you got to be nice to people, even if they get snarky, even if they give you an attitude. I'm not justifying what they're giving you an attitude or something, but you never know what they're going through. It's always like, try to be the bigger person. They might have bigger problems than you. You never know what happened to them. But yeah, if we were all kinder and we were all more considerate with each other, it'd be a better place, this world. But like I said, we're human. You let things get to you, your morning starts off rough, you're done for the day. You're going out with nasty, grumpy attitude. I think there's like a study where, like, if you're positive, even when things are going bad and you just try to stay positive, you actually end up having a better day. Just, but no one's perfect. We all have really bad days. Some of us have great days. I think for me personally, as long as I wake up, and I'm no pain, I'm not sick, I get to go to work, I make it home in one piece. I think as long as that is good and I don't get hurt at work, I get home in one piece, same thing. As long as that's all good, for the most part, it's a good day, man. Because so much can go wrong in a day. Think about it. Wake up, you're late for work. You get to work, you get hurt. Now you can't make money. You go home, there's no hot water for you to shower. It's cold. I mean, it's a little bit of a stretch, but it's very possible for all that to happen. And it happens. So yeah, I mean, like I said, the simple things. You wake up, you got breath in your lungs, you're not achy, you're not in pain. You can go to work, you're able to work, you get through the day without getting hurt, you're able to eat, you have a roof over your head, you have your eyesight, you can hear, you can taste, you can smell, you're able to walk. Some people can't even walk. Some people can't see, some people can't hear. Like I said, it's the little things. So yeah, hopefully I post this. Because knowing myself, I'll look back at this and I'll be like, well, I was barely looking at the camera while I'm driving, or I talk too much, or my voice sounds stupid, or I look stupid, or whatever. But I gotta look at the bigger picture and post this for those that are I don't know, need some encouragement. So I'll leave it at that. It's been 10 minutes of me rambling on. Hopefully someone comments on this and they watch it and they say, yo, thanks for opening up my eyes. And that'll be good. That'll be great. So, till next time.